like
Suave voice?
maybe not suave, but he just sounded like he was constantly hitting on Luke Skywalker.
Isn't that what suave is?
You'll
Just
find the
Luke?
shield operators
Yeah.
will be quite operational.
No, like he
When
still
they
responds
arrive.
to like Vader in normal Palpatine voice, but the moment Luke comes into the room, he's just like super trying to be like alluring and stuff.
Come to the dark side.
Oh, your friends will find the shield operator will be rock hard when they arrive.
I was like, that's the wrong word order. Oh, he's doing a thing.
That's such a stupid line.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm afraid the shield operator will
Can
be
you remember it at all?
very far. No.
I'm afraid your friends will find the shields to be quite operational. He
I think
says
when
it's
they
like most
arrive-
Nazi phrase ever.
He was saying that because he anticipated that the surrounding ships wouldn't be able to penetrate their shields.
He was just
And,
trying
like,
to make Luke cry.
Well, I mean, it was the
'Cause-
real problem is that their entire mission was to try to take out the shields.
Yeah.
Right.
Otherwise, they're doomed. But can you imagine the guy
means-
that played the Nazi in Inglourious Basterds saying that line?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I forgot to manufacture or craft a thing.
You can craft stuff in mission.
Yeah, I need to craft another gun.
You can
at some
only
point.
craft stuff during missions.
Yeah, you can't craft
Yeah.
stuff outside of
I
missions.
wish we could. I really wish
Really
we could
frustrating.
craft stuff outside
It's
of them.
stupid.
I don't even think about that crafting menu when I'm in missions, but I guess I'll
just-
have to get used to it once I have to start making traps for actual missions later.
All right, how do I do
I got
that?
a lot of liquid.
I finally got one more copper. I have one of the 4 resource types I need for the weapon. apparently. God damn it. Ooh. I want to hit a llama.
I do. Here. If you want the llamas to go down, like actually go down, make sure I'm there. Because I've got both of the mining upgrades.
Oh, you've got friends.
Oh. Whatever.
Hey, bird, come here. Come here.
Llama party.
Meh.
Llama party.
Yes.
Llama, you can hit it while it's setting up, by the way.
Yeah. It is a llama party, so it's just as good as regular llama parties. I'm trying to think of
Jeez, that
other
weak point
famous
is
movie lines delivered in
jumping.
Palpatine
It's
voice.
mobile.
Like, oh, you complete me.
What are you doing to Palpatine?
Complete me.
Hang on a minute. Palpatine's behind it all.
Shrek.
What?
Donkey. What?
Donkey.
Donkey.
You're the babe with the power.
Yeah, so Keith, if
Palpatine.
you want to get those resources, you should probably, I guess actually as the Outlander, you're probably just best off mining the shit out of everything.
Can I
let
just
me know
get
if you
RNG
guys-
nonsense magically that somehow fixes my problems?
All right, so we need to find
so-
the landing site. All right. BRB
I
gonna
don't know if-
explore like hell.
I don't know if you have the if you've got the upgrade for it. There's one that specifically like highlights useful loot for you after you've hit something for a couple times.
Oh. Okay, I'm fine.
Tell me if you guys see one of those towers, the like radar towers.
Yeah,
I need
we'll do.
nuts and bolts.
Because I've got a quest.
You want to show us some radar love?
Well, I mean, I've got a quest specifically to show you some radar. love.
I just like ruining bird.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware that you like doing that.
It's always just disappointment.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Weird how that happens every time you disappoint me.
I mean, at some point, it's your fault that I still disappoint you.
There it is. That's where the balloon
I
was.
guess I just hold you to some standard.
Any attacks from the
I can
storm
stop.
sensors could corrupt the data.
Yeah,
So
probably
let's go
should.
defensive.
Probably.
Bonus challenge is now available.
There's a door lying flat on the ground, Wander. That means it's a Korok seed.
Yes.
Can't believe it. You're the best.
Oh, the
you still
survivor
playing?
cards are based off of models of actual survivors. Because I have this lady's Tinder profile after I just saved her.
But but are you thick enough to win her heart?
And no.
Yes.
Also, I keep
No.
dropping my
Right?
wood. Why can't I?
Rose.
Why can't I hold my wood? I have birdcatcher's wood. I keep picking it up, and it just falls on the ground.
Does it say 99?
No, it says 27.
No. On the left.
On the
Do you have-
left, yeah.
since you don't
Oh,
build shit,
it
you're
does say
maxed out.
999.
Because you built nothing. A survivor
Good
can
day,
be
sir.
nearby.
You built nothing?
I award you no points. May God
Man.
have mercy on your soul. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Shrek would be really weird if Shrek's accent wasn't
Ooh,
like
a treasure chest.
Scottish. Feels like, oh yeah, donkey.
I mean, I've actually seen Shrek in German.
Oh.
Yeah. I've seen Shrek in German and Spanish, and
We
both
watched
are
Shrek
magic.
2
Which
in my
one's
German
better?
class.
The German one is definitely funnier. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they went with more of like kind of a gruff German dude for Shrek.
No, it
yeah?
has been like 12 years.
Yeah. See, I don't remember. I just remember the Spanish guy spoke really fast. Like, imagine if Shrek was like.
Because every Spanish person speaks really
Yeah.
fast.
It was like this was like extra super
Well,
fast.
inherently, aren't there
The
some
only
languages that
word they can
require
speak
more
slowly
words
is goal.
to say the same sentence than others?
Yeah, most language, a
Well-
lot of languages are like that. But also, what the hell? How do I? So I found a thing. I am currently in a pit that I don't know if I'm able to leave.
You can build out of it.
Yeah.
Build your way
Oh.
out.
Use your
Make-
use your amazing skill that this game's built around.
Make
Done.
stairs.
Wait, I fucked up.
You
Did you
should have
genuinely
actually
forget that you
not
could
told
build?
him that and see how long it would have taken him to realize.
Oh,
by
God.
I would have
the-
never figured it out.
You would have had an entire video of being stuck, and all of the comments would be just screaming at him.
I would have never figured it out. Are you kidding me? The thought would not occur to me.
Bird, you are one of the smart, dumbest people I've ever met.
Oh, is this where you're stuck?
I could dig my way out like some sort of dwarf. Oh no!
game-
Oh no! Oh no!
That's what this game is called, is Dignite.
Yeah. Pickaxe man.
Well, I found one survivor, and it was full of loot. There was a purple chest down there.
Wait, where?
Well, it's too late now if Keith
Aw.
got it. Oh, this Keith just looked at it and then walked away being like,
Yeah.
loot.
You can't share chests,
I just
can you?
realized
No, sadly.
They're not like quest rewards.
if you
Yeah,
look
I
at
find
the
that.
if you look at your character, at least my character, her pickaxe swinging animation, she has horrendous pickaxe technique.
You guys all saw the landing site, right? I've been like running past
Yeah.
it over and over again.
I haven't
it
seen
won't
it yet,
be-
but I know you found it because
It won't be down for like 10 minutes, so it's hardly a concern.
yeah. So, what do you want to talk about? I can come up with more Palpatine jokes, but I don't know.
I mean, I can actually go pop the balloon so it lands faster.
How do you find... I heard help.
I got her, I believe.
Oh.
If
Oh.
nobody shows up on the map, that means then that you weren't nearby. Ooh, Mine Knight. Yeah, Mine Knight sounds like a good
Oopsie.
knockoff Shovel Knight game.
Mind Knight? Is that what you said?
Mine Knight.
Oh.
As in like mining night?
Probably exists already.
Yeah, probably.
With how many Minecraft ripoffs there are with terrible names. They were
Oh, there's
playing
a-
Fortress Craft. A real game that got sequels.
I heard Fortress Craft was actually like okay.
By what standard? Being an inferior Minecraft?
I don't know. Maybe not.
What makes a clone good?
Maybe it was Fortress Craft Evolved. It looked like it had more of an emphasis on like shooting or something like that.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
what the hell is this? Oh Jesus! It was a zombie.
I remember during peak Minecraft hype, I had downloaded a bunch of games like that specifically on Xbox Live Indie Games because I found like 20 different Minecraft
I remember
clones on
watching
it.
your video
Mhm.
on that, I
Well,
believe.
no, well I didn't make it.
Oh.
Like I wanted to make a video
Need one.
series that was
Total
called like
biscuit.
riding the Minecraft wave or whatever, where I would just we'd spend like an hour with every single Minecraft clone we could find.
There's infinite number though.
There was so many, but then we just never got around to it. That was back.
I'm
before
sure
I did
there's
this
still
even vaguely
tons of
full-time
Minecraft games that-
or even had this channel.
I'm sure there's still tons of Minecraft games that have not been covered yet.
Oh yeah, and I still have all those old copies. They're all obscure because they're all Xbox Live indie games.
Oh yeah.
But there's so many of them.
That
and
market,
there's some of and
doesn't
so many
exist
of them
anymore.
are so misguided.
I'm kind of glad the games industry has, like, all of the pale imitation video games have largely moved over to mobile.
Yeah.
Oh, or they've moved over towards various forms of roguelikes.
Also that,
We both browse Keymailer. We both have seen a lot of Binding of Isaac clones,
yeah,
and they're really embarrassing usually.
yeah. Every once in a while, there's one that like almost has promise. Then there's some that
I
are
don't even
actually,
really
like,
think Binding of Isaac
legit
has great
good.
art, but they always have worse art.
Yeah,
Yeah. I can see that. Let me put it this way: Binding of Isaac has really good art direction, but really weird art style.
yeah.
It's cohesive. I just don't like what it's going for, really. But it's also simple. Like, it wouldn't be that hard to surpass it in, like, visual, like, fidelity a little bit. But they're always, like, the most embarrassing, like... I opened RPG Maker and I screenshotted the assets from that and put them in this engine or something. Like, it always looks like the most weird nightmare. They're giving us a lot of time for the weather balloon. Water balloon. A giant water balloon.
Water
comes
balloons,
from orbit.
splooshes.
Sploosh.
Supposedly you can pop it, but I think we have to wait. Oh, wait, there it is. You guys ready?
Yeah.
1 minute. Ah.
Did you build anything to defend it, or did you just
Oh
press
yeah,
go?
there's a whole base around it,
Okay,
covered in
Wow, that
I'm
shields
takes
and
a
everything.
long time to
so
open.
I'm not nearby at all.
That's okay. I got
think.
this.
Let me check the map. Where am I on the map?
There it
That was
goes.
fast.
Defend that data.
Do we get any resources? Yeah, a couple.
No.
Oh, I'm in the bottom corner.
We're defending.
I'm in the opposite corner.
I'm coming.
All right, Bird, it's all you for a moment. I'm gonna get rid of these trees.
Oh, did anyone get up that tower?
Okay.
Cover me, bird. I have to deforest.
Fix it, we got
Whoa.
I just feel like I really want to tell Smokey to go suck on.
To fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off, bear.
Oh, Smokey.
Oh, Smokey.
Enemy in my
When you say it, it's not. It's not anything, man.
Here, actually,
It's creepy.
I have an idea. I wonder if I can actually like funnel these guys specifically down a set of staircases.
Maybe if you build walls. But they don't path, do they?
They don't path, but if I give them the most convenient path, maybe they'll do it.
file successfully retrieved.
Smokey might be one of the dumbest example of the. Yeah, I think it's the dumbest example of the Mandala effect I've ever seen. Is when they
Why? Because it's. What is it? Not only you can build to prevent forest fires.
no,
it's something
his name's Smokey Bear.
Yeah.
That's
not
the
Smokey
dumbest
the Bear.
one.
Yeah, if you look at Twitter accounts that try to chronicle the Mandala effect, like 90% of their examples are the plus or minus of the word "the" in its name, or
Fair
a title or a
point.
band name. It's so exhausting and stupid.
Can you guys explain the Mandala effect? I think
It's
you've mentioned it
it's
before.
shared false memories. So like, Luke, I am your father. Literally
Oh,
is.
that again, yes. You
Yeah.
already talked about it. I'm sorry. I just don't associate the word with the concept.
It's
It's
just
so-
something
it's just a
real.
thing where there's a consensus of thinking the wrong thing about something, which usually for really obvious reasons. But then a subgroup of people are insane and think
Yeah.
that it means that they've teleported between dimensions where that was the real thing. Because
What?
accepting,
I'm convinced that
yeah,
they're trolling though.
No, they get really angry. They get
Well,
really
yeah, because
angry.
they're on the internet.
There's gonna be at least one of them on one of our videos being very unhappy with us.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
But
okay.
they're basically like it's just like hyper narcissism because they're like, well, I can't ever be wrong about something, so it must be the universe that's wrong.
Another file.
It's way more feasible to think that instead of people just misremembering something, the entirety of reality was torn asunder, and I warped into a separate one where everything was the same, except that part. It's like the worst episode of Star Trek.
If Captain Picard created a universe entirely through pure narcissism.
Captain Picard teleported to an alternate reality where the Sweet are now just known as Sweet.
And Sonic the Hedgehog is
Where
Sonic
Q is
Hedgehog.
actually known as P.
Where coffee is the only beverage anyone drinks. Really, I thought that was
They
his
would-
thing.
The episode would be called Ballroom Blitz.
You're telling
Nope.
me that
No,
Nelson
it would
Mandela is still alive?
It would definitely be called Bathroom Blitz if it was a dimension where everybody could only drink coffee, let's be honest here.
Data, can you tell me what is the title of this book? Captain, it is the Berenstain Bears in in their cousin's new sled. Say it again. Berenstain Bears, sir. Are you all right? I'll be at my quarters.
Something is horribly wrong.
Near, near, and then the commercials play. And it's the early '90s, so it's gonna
I'm
be
going to
like.
star as Professor Xavier in a failing X-Men franchise. He's the only good character, except for maybe Wolverine.
Oh man.
It's really weird when, I mean, in Star Trek, they make a lot of references to like classical literature and stuff,
Yep.
but they never really mention anything from like the modern day because, I mean,
Can you imagine what they would talk about though? It's like, oh yes,
Perry.
Twilight. And Katy
Oh
Perry.
yeah.
oh yeah.
Wolf,
the
have I
thing
told
is-
you that you are a
The thing is,
firework?
for them it's like 200 years ago, our time.
Yeah.
So,
It was about 2300, 2400 if I remember.
I was actually always a little bit perturbed about that. It's like let's do like one of those things where I've gone back into like Dickens' era or something like that. And I'm just like, what about like 20 years ago for you? Like, how cool were the 2280s or something, whatever year it is? Like, go there. That place is cool.
It's
Probably.
why it's interesting
Probably.
because so many of
Go
the
to-
films coming
go
out
to
nowadays
space
are still
hol-
World War II or World War One.
Yeah, why not go
Dunkirk.
to hologram space Vegas?
They really only spawn in one direction.
Yeah, this
yeah.
was one of the least interesting maps that they've thrown at us so far.
We don't even have to defend them from any other direction. They're just spawning up this one cliff.
Yeah.
Just endless waves. There's so many of them now. Holy crap. I will say the enemy count went up significantly over,
Aha, did
over
you
a few
see
missions.
It only gets more.
The
At
hell
the
is
beginning, I
this?
felt like I didn't even have to do anything. But now we're definitely like, they're hordes. It's just they're not even reaching our defenses still. Look at that base we made. It's bricks. Bricks take a while to dry.
Yeah, it's
This
level
took
2
effort.
bricks even. And I think one zombie
It wasn't
touched
my
it.
effort, but it took someone's effort.
Yeah, mine.
Yeah, one of the zombies did touch my thing.
There's like an incredibly minor amount of damage on our staircase.
Yeah.
Long enough to die. You know, I'd actually love to see one of those. Like, you know how they always have that like time travel thing where they go back and kill Hitler, or, like contemplate killing Hitler. I want there to be like secret space Hitler, like 100 years from now or something, and that's the one they're trying to go after because he was like 10 times more evil.
Oh, Khan.
No, hey,
Wolfenstein?
No,
Sure.
Guys, there's actually a Star Trek episode from the original series that I found at a yard sale, and my dad loves it. But essentially, Kirk and Spock go to a planet that has been reshaped by an ex-Starfleet like captain from the Federation. And this guy was obsessed with World War II and the Nazis, and he actually morphed this planet into a Nazi regime. And they like wore period piece clothing and everything, and Kirk and Spock are like, oh no, and they have to do this thing where they
Captain's log.
blend in.
The Nazis have taken over this planet. We must liberate them.
Well, actually, it's like, you know,
We must
this
defeat
guy-
the Krauts.
This guy abrogated the Prime Directive by influencing you know, a race of beings that were not on par with Federation standards, like
And we're
sublight.
most importantly not
Yeah.
previously Nazis.
right,
It's really the
right.
important part.
Right, so this guy had just made this little pet project experiment planet, and yeah.
Luckily, there was not a single Jew on the planet, so it was mostly just kind of boring.
Yeah, you definitely
Level
found the
4.
silver lining to that cloud.
I'm really curious, like, if Nazi Germany just existed, like, culturally on an island, how, like, what would the end game be?
Huh.
And
Storm composition. 45% water vapor.
Like, I always wonder about the...
I mean, Japan was very isolationist.
Like, I
for-
guess that's actually what Wolfenstein is, because it just has it that the Nazis, like, Ultra won, from what I could tell.
Yeah, they make it not exactly subtle, Wander. I'm glad you're able to pick up on the Nazis winning theme
No,
to
like,
Wolfenstein.
I haven't played Wolfenstein.
Oh, I thought you played it.
No,
Yeah,
I played a little bit of it.
so
Oh,
our next
And-
quest is we need to level up.
Oh,
We
well,
just
that's
need to buy.
easy.
We just had to buy skill tree things real quick
Okay.
because you have to get defenders for the first time.
Oh, is your next?
oh yeah, I
is the
just
next
unlocked
mission,
the rifleman.
We unlocked you.
Is our next mission the Storm Shield defense again?
I think it is defense 3.
I will check and let you all know.
I cannot believe it.
Yeah, mine's a defense 3. Yep.
Listen to this review.
Okay.
Space, great commander. A little small.
Well, you want to queue us up?
A little small.
Make sure everyone's caught
I'm
up. Oh, yeah,
currently
make sure everybody-
pressing
Yeah,
all the
make sure-
levers on my Skinner boxes. Give me a
Well,
second
make sure
here.
you put
There's a lot
the
of levers,
rifleman to
Wander.
the defense thing.
Sorry.
At this point, I'm getting skill points faster than I'm allowed to spend them.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
I mean, at this point,
That's
I've actually
not-
maxed out the skill tree, and I can't spend any of mine.
Oh.
Okay. It will be soon. Get so many emails.
How many are crap?
Most of them.
Yeah, I know.
It's when the
that
robot
feeling.
yells that it's most obvious that it's Ashley Birch.
I know.